Hello, my beautiful, wonderful brothers and sisters. Oh, my beautiful Biafran brothers and sisters. Oh, my beautiful Arewa, and also my beautiful Yoruba brothers and sisters. Despite the fact say on our own, don't too much for our body. Well, my wonderful people, the news why I carry come for this morning, it is very, very intriguing and an eye opener to those who wishes to open their eyes, because what we Biafrans are passing through today is not that it is too much for Nigeria to declare the independence of Biafra. Can never take them anything out of their body to do that. But the issue on this Biafran struggle, which a lot of sections, both in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, and other African countries that have been agitating, the fact there still remains that who is holding us today are not the African soil, but the Europeans, who sees us as their stepping stone, who sees the African continent as their inheritance, simply because of one nonsense colonial history or whatever, that made them to take responsibility or to take absolutely and abject control of everything that Africans got to do. Because it's only in Africa that somebody will have a country. You have your God-given mineral resources, but another countries will be managing it all in the name of they are the one that colonize you. Even for you to borrow from your own foreign reserve, you have to pay interest to them, not even to pay back to your own foreign reserve. That is Africa for you. And that is how they have designed Africa, and Africans will remain in perpetual poverty. They have created this, system of allowing Africans against their own self. But in the real sense, they are the one that is instigating Africans against their own people. Using your own people so that there will be killings. And anytime there is anything confusion or anything unrest in the African soil, my dear, they that are the foreigners, the Westerners, the one who claim that they brought civilization to us, rather, but they destroy our land, they are the one that is at the profit. If there's anything like gun, bam, whether they blow in any African soil, watch it very well. Look for where that thing, trace it where it come from. Go and verify, my dear, it's from the Westerners. So what we are going to treat this morning is the issue and the way forward on this African struggle. Whether the devil like it or not, my dear, Biafra restoration is sacrosanct, and there's no any hell. The God of hell can never stand it. And that is why it is very, very necessary. When you get this message, please help me share it, because there's a lot of important information that our people does not know. You know, we Africans, the white, it seems like they are smarter than us, but they are not. Simply because they keep history into writing. But we Africans, we tell it by mouth. And we are very lazy to read. And that is why it seems like they are going ahead of us. So, you missed it. Hear it from the horse's mouth. And we have another situation here, whereby, what did they call it? What did I call this one again? Our gallant men, heavily armed Biafran army on the front line. They don't give the Nigerians, the Republic Republic of Nigeria policemen, or you can call them the terrorists in police uniform, Woto in Imo State, sending about 330 of them to Elohim. Now, the Inspector General of Police is crying and also calling for public recruitment, because they have lost all their men in the hands of our gallant men, who says no to invading our lands, no to extortions, and no to intimidations on the African soil. You cannot be a foreigner, come to my land and begin to treat me like I am trash. So that is what the Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran Resistance Fighters, Eastern Security Network, and other joint body where they fight for this cause. So we appreciate them in any way they are. Nigerian government and their terrorist group don't receive the final woto. And this has to be the final warning. Government intensify attacks on Imo State, kill 2 Nigerian policemen and 1 civilian. That government is not a unknown government. It is known government. And they are the Biafran armies that are trying to defend our land from a public invasion. Anyway, please let us read in between the lines. And I would like you to do me a favor at the comment section. Type Biafra must stand. Type hashtag Freemason Namdekano and hashtag Biafra liberation is sacrosanct. That is the only thing I want you to help me type Type at the comment section. When you move further in search of answers and the way forward for our struggle, you will definitely stumble on a mind-blowing revelations, plans, and secret operations stationed around the African continent. It will be difficult for peace to reign in Africa, and that is the truth, because the Westerners are behind the unrest in the South. The merchants of death are permanently residing in our continent, and it's all about their interests, which is the Westerners. We must only fight for our interests for now. For the interest of all, it is as deep as an ocean. Majority don't know what is happening in their countries and struggle. Bypass we must apply to get our set goals achieved. For them, it is a game for Africans to kill themselves. They don't give a damn about it. They are interested in their own interests. That is the policy, that their mindset, and that is their goal that they have created on African soil, allowing Africans to kill themselves to detriment of their own selfish interests and selfish desires. That is the way they have created the African continent. But they fight to liberate Africa from all these foreign Westerners and those so-called colonizers. It is a gradual process, because you can't take it you cannot do it once. A lot of Africans have been under serious bondage in the hands of the so-called colonizers. Look at Niger Republic that just relieved themselves from just a perpetrated coup that happened earlier this year. Look at them now. Just go and verify. They are one of the best growing economies as I'm talking to you now. France killed the country for decades. Captured their main source of livelihood. Their main source of mineral resources that could have been developed that nation to one of the best cities or one of the best countries in the whole world, which is uranium. They hold this hostage for decades until they said enough is enough. Even at that, what they call it, France refused to go. Let us move straight to another news, because if you continue talking about these people, my dear Chigabo. Attackers opened fire on the cops who were in a uniform in the area, killing them instantly, while another civilian who was a passerby was hit by a stray bullet. Gunmen has struck again in Imo State, and that is the way it's supposed to be, in Ahiazo Mbise local government area of the state. Not gunmen. It is not unknown. It is known gunmen. The attack came on Monday at the time the new commissioner of police in the state, Danjuma Aboki, was in the area on a moral boasting visit to his officers in the Mbise general area. The attackers opened fire on the troops who were in uniform and also killed one civilian who knows nothing about the politics they are playing. A source said 2 policemen have just been killed in Ahiara Junction on arrival. The gunmen opened fire at the direction of the policemen and killed 2 instanter. A stray bullet also hit a young man on his own, and he died on the spot. The video clips of the lifeless bodies of the victims are circulating online. This is very unfortunate and unacceptable. But the truth be told, the Biafran armies have already told these people, we don't need your guidance. Leave our land and go back to wherever you come from, because we have enough military equipment to guide our lands from invasions or from invaders. When contacted, the spokesman for the police in the state, Henry Okoye, said that the command had declared a manhunt for the fleeing suspects. He said the commissioner of police, Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, commanded 34 Artillery Brigade and Joint Task Force operatives are combining the scene of the crime for evidence that will possibly lead to the arrest of the hoodlums responsible for the attack and killings of 2 policemen in Ahiara Junction in Ahiazumbise local government area of Imo State. Only on Saturday evening, the lifeless body of the traditional ruler of Otulu Autonomous Community in the neighboring Ezinifite Mbise local government area, Ezejo Ochulo, was found dead at the neighboring Abo Mbise local government area. The capitulated lifeless body was found on the roadside on Saturday evening after the monarch was kidnapped from his palace on Saturday morning. Also, few days earlier, the world chairman of the People's Democratic Party in Ife, Akpodem Chokoneze, ward in Ezinihite, Mbise local government area of Imo State, Chi Edozemu Anyanwu, was assassinated in the presence of his wife and children. On arrival, his killer demanded to see him. Immediately, they confirmed that he was the one they are looking for. They shot him repeatedly and made sure that he was dead before they left the scene. And this is how terrible the Imo State ground have turned to. The land of hope are later turned to land of hopeless, simply because of mistake of the so-called Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Well, I cannot call it mistake because this is what they have already wanted. This is what they have been praying for, to capture the land and make it make the land ungovernable, or its occupants, make them miserable. Because how they messed up their own south, northeast, northwest, and north central is exactly what they are doing in the southeast. And the most important thing there, the annoying part of it is that the so-called southeastern billionaires and millionaires is nowhere to be found. None of them can be able to come out and comment or protest on the things that is happening. When a fourth person in an election cycle was being brought to power by a magistrate and the Supreme Court. So what do you expect? That is the script they give to him, hopeless to the danger. Now he was protected before he agreed, and they did it through what did they call it? That tribunal judge, Tanko. Anyway, my wonderful people, you see, all these things is what we keep complaining. But some people will see it as a tribalist. Like we are tribalists, we are this, we are that. But in the real sense, we are making a very vital point that will help both the Biafran nation and also the contraption called Nigeria. And that is the way it is. Anyway, my wonderful people, please, I don't want to stress this much. I want you to like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. We'll keep on giving you news that will gladden your heart. Well, my wonderful people, now here me I go take bar breaky. Have a nice day. May the good Lord continue to bless us all, the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. But I come your way again. Bye for now.